Well, the White House released a big report late Friday that it said was good news on the economy. Late Friday on a holiday weekend. But when researchers went deep inside, they found new numbers showing a disappearing American workforce. A group of GOP lawmakers releasing this chart showing a sharp drop in the labor force over the last couple of years, meaning the people, they're just not even participating anymore. And it suggests that there are some 11 million Americans who are out of work but not being counted in our unemployment rate. Here to help us understand all of this is Lou Dobbs. He's the host of Lou Dobbs Tonight on the Fox Business Network and a syndicated radio host at loudobbs.com. All right, Lou, so, first of all, usually any White House, if it has true good news, especially on the economy in times like this, doesn't release a 446-page report at 4 p.m. on Friday on a holiday weekend. So that, with reporters, raises all sorts of red flags. What's in this that may not be good news?
What is not good news that is buried within this almost 500-page report, Megyn, is the fact that the labor force participation rate is continuing to decline. That number now is 63.7% of the labor force.
What does that mean, 63.7%?
It means that less than two-thirds of the eligible working age people in this country now are in the labor force. Actively seeking a job, participating at some level, either working part-time even though they're seeking full-time, or are full-time employed. What it further means inversely, of course, is that a third, more than a third, of the working age population is not in the workforce. This is the lowest.
Not in it, not trying to be in it anymore.
Not trying in it, done. Or at least at this point in the count. And the fact is that this is the lowest level in almost 3 decades, since 1983.
It's some 11 million Americans who are apparently out. They're out of the workforce now. Right. So when we hear that there's 8.3% unemployment in this country right now, they are not accounted for in that.
They're not accounted for in that because of the withdrawal of more than 1 million Americans from the labor force. And as that number has declined, of course, the percentage of unemployed has declined.
Because the 8.3%, as I understand it, reflects people who are filing for jobless benefits, or trying to get unemployment benefits. But if you've been on unemployment so long that you get kicked off of it, or you've given up on finding a job and you aren't applying for unemployment anymore, you are not included in the 8.3% number.
Correct. And it's important to note that for the first time since the Depression, we have people now on average unemployed for over 40 weeks. I mean, that is now the average.